Hi, welcome to Camlish.com. I'm teacher Emmy and I'm going to be your teacher in learning the English language easily. The title of our book is Classroom English. This is a practical guide to teaching English through English. Now let us start our discussion on page 312. Okay, so on this page, let's start our lesson with lesson number 94. And our topic is free writing part 2. Okay, if you can still remember, we've discussed the part 1 of this from the previous video. And now let us go ahead and start discussing it. We have here the teacher's language. Okay, let's start reading the first one. We're going to have a chance to write about our partners. Next, think back to what your partner said about sports. Next, write down at least 4 sentences about what they said. Next, don't worry about making perfect sentences. Next, try to get the ideas down. Next one, we can look at the grammar later. And the last, have fun writing. Okay, so that's the overview of the free writing part 2. Now, to understand that, let's check the dialogue part here below. Here's the dialogue part, and it starts, the students have just finished talking in pairs about sports. So let's read. Teacher, Minsu, what was your partner's favorite sport? Minsu said, Taekwondo. Teacher, good. Well, now we're going to have a chance to write about our partners. Everybody, take out a piece of paper. Think back to what your partner said about sports. Write down at least 4 sentences about what they said. So what did I say, Jinho? Jinho said, write down 4 things partner said. Teacher, yes, we're going to write down 4 things your partner said about sports. Does everyone understand? And then the students said yes. Teacher, don't worry about making perfect sentences. Just try to get the ideas down, okay? Students, okay? And last, teacher, we can look at the grammar later. Have fun writing. I'll walk around and you can ask me questions if you want. So that's it for the grammar, the dialogue part that we've just read. Now let's check the other expressions this time here on this part. So the other expression starts with the first one. Let's read. Now we're going to have a chance to write about our partners. The teacher could also say it simply this way. Now let's write a little bit about our partners. Or it can also be said in a question form, just like this. Shall we do some writing now about our partners? Or another sentence. Take a few minutes now and write about your partner. Okay? Now let's go to number 2. Think back to what your partner said about sports. You can also say, go back and think about what your partner said about sports. Take a moment to remember what your partner said about sports. Or take a few minutes and recall what your partner said about sports. Okay? Now we have the question, what did I say? The teacher could also ask, what's your task? Or what are you going to do? Or what are you supposed to do? Okay? Number 4 we have here, don't worry about making perfect sentences. Don't worry about mistakes. If you make mistakes, that's okay. The sentences don't have to be perfect. I don't expect perfect sentences. And number 5 we have here, just try to get the ideas down. just write down the main ideas, or it's the idea that counts. Okay? We also have here number 6. We can look at the grammar later. I'll check your grammar later. We'll work with the grammar later. Or we'll have a chance to correct the grammar later. 7. Have fun writing. You can also say it this way: enjoy writing, or have fun writing down what you heard. And the last we have here, number 8. I'll walk around and you can ask me questions if you want. I'll go around so you can ask me anything you want, or I'll be walking around, so feel free to ask me any questions. Alright, now here you can check out the Korean translation of the dialogue part that we've just read a while ago. We also have here an important note. So that would be all for the lesson in this video. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Teacher Emmy. See you in our next video lesson. Goodbye.